and the ancestors are looking out for us. God Hayes is exposing them, man.
Okay, you see that chair right there? See how big it is?
Yeah.
Now look at the Pope chair under it. Scroll down, look at the Pope chair under
Never have it been made so clear.
Young TV. Young.
We running the game right now.
Young TV.
Time to take over.
Young
We the hottest in the game. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. If you just not tuned in.
TV.
Share, like on your Instagram, Facebook.
Young TV.
If you tuned in, we broadcasting live from 2030, baby.
Young TV. Young
Taking over the game, baby. Oh yeah.
Young TV.
Hit that like.
Young TV.
Get them likes up in the air, you heard me?
Young TV.
Ride by. Hotel Islam.
Young TV.
Assalamu alaikum. Shalom alaikum.
Young TV.
You get uneasy. You feel like you need to be somewhere else. Sometimes to this day, I feel like I need to be in Mississippi close to the river. But I got a function I got to do. You can take your sources in your books and wipe your ass with them. I got thousands of sources that I done produced. If you just knock Johnny come lately, then you don't know what the fuck you talking about. I didn't produce the facts. Dane Calloway didn't produce the facts. Kareem Oahu didn't produce the facts. Top Cat didn't produce the facts. We got the information. We got what our ancestors told us, and we got what the enemy told us. And now you, Johnny come lately, you serpent ass, half-stepping motherfuckers that think y'all know what y'all talking about. Then y'all came over here as a motherfucking rent-a-slave, indentured servant, and now you want to masquerade like you indigenous to the land and like you know who we are better than we do. You can take your sources and you can wipe your ass with them. You can cook your soup with them. And you can simmer them motherfuckers down and baste your ass in the bullshit that it is. Come over here with that shit. You fucking with the wrong one. I know what I'm talking about. I'm not a chief because I said I'm a chief, motherfucker. I'm a chief because I was born into this shit, raised in this shit, and initiated in this shit by senior chiefs. And if you don't know, if you ain't put the work in the hood and you don't know how we move and you don't know how we operate, then tuck your tail between your legs and go wipe your pussy, nigga. Goddamn vagina fell out and he want to get mad at me. I know who he is. Just because you don't know who he is don't mean we don't know who he is. It's the same way that the Australian Aboriginals know that they was there before a colonizer came. It's the same way that the people in the Tongas and the Samoans knowing that who they was there before a colonizer came. The same way that the motherfuckers in Hawaii and motherfucking South and Central America know that we was here before a colonizer came. But you think because you a colonizer, a usurper, a interloper, that we not gonna dig in y'all motherfucking ass if y'all come try to stop us from getting what's rightfully ours. You can't stop this shit. If your dumb ass don't know the tribal procedure for recovering the land from an invading force at the close of the age, then go tuck your tail and sit your ass down like the cur you is. Come on my shit with that bullshit. I'm the wrong one, and this is the wrong day, because I'm feeling that way today, because I'm tired of watching you motherfuckers come in with this bullshit like y'all know what y'all talking about, because some motherfucker told you that they heard from another motherfucker somebody got a reference at some school in one of these universities universities, and none of you motherfuckers wasn't part of the construction of Nan University. Ain't Nan University named Little River University. Ain't Nan University named Standing Wolf University. They not named after none of us. The names that we was using when the colonizers came. So if your $5 ass want to get to the shit, you can come in. We could talk about this shit. I won't let nobody join me. You come in. I dig in your motherfucking ass with both feet. I would dig in your ass with both feet today. Today is the day. Chief Rod ain't bullshitting today. Chief Pontiac will motherfucking pound on his chest and tap dance on your ass about this shit today. I'm with the shits today. So out of all of the days you decide to come on my shit, today was the worst. Today was the worst because I just got done wrestling with them African American niggas about us, and now I'm about to wrestle with you $2.35 Indians about us. Sit your ass down. What the fuck you talking about? You don't know what a root clan is? Original totem clan? Then you go sit your ass down. What you talking about? If you can't tell me when we reclaimed DC back from the settlers, and by staking of the totem pole, sit your ass down. If you can't tell us when we put the Pope on public notice and he responded by rescinding the discovery doctrine, go sit your ass down. If you don't know Rod Hayes told these motherfuckers what to do to recover the government and the Muskogee Creek Nation was the only motherfuckers that got up and did that shit, go sit your ass down. Know what you talking about. This shit is in my blood, motherfucker. Fiery motherfucking red clay dirt, nigga. I'm that motherfucker with the long stringy ass tail and the pitchfork ready to poke and roast your ass in the pits of hell about my shit. Yeah, he a fucking troll. They keep sending them. They send $3.50. They ain't even whole $5 Indians. They send $3.50, $2.35 Indians and dirty Moors to come and tell me that I don't know what I'm talking about. When I didn't produce tons of receipts. But they want to catch the tail end of some shit, come in on the last word of a conversation and know what the whole discussion was about. Fucking with the right one. Fucking with the right one. And I ain't talked to Big Mama to calm my ass down today. Y'all niggas is in for it today. You fucking with the right one. Just like you trolling, goddammit, I will collapse the bridge on top of your motherfucking head. And us motherfucking Michiganders know something about motherfucking trolls. Yeah, a nigga come posting that shit under my page like he know me or some shit. Motherfucker, you don't know me. You don't know that I'm something to rise up in the shadow in your motherfucking bedroom at 3 a.m. and be standing there looking over your ass while you sleep talking about wake up, nigga. What's that shit you said? And you look behind me and you see all my ancestors standing there. Some of them got nappy hair. Some of them got straight hair. Some of them pink folks. But they all there back in my motherfucking play. Fucking with the right one today. So, all of these people with dope cases, everybody with a drug case, all you would have had to do to beat your drug case, this include Big Meech. Big Meech probably wasn't aware of it, is tell on the government that's your co-defendant. Tell them motherfuckers that the government's supposed to be your co-defendant because they can't create the crime and prosecute you for it, and they was the #1 drug traffickers in the world. And still is. Still is. During Vietnam, that was about opium. The Korean War was about opium. That war they had in Afghanistan and Iraq, it was about opium, oil, and gold. While they was stealing the gold from under the World Trade Center, they was slant drilling, stealing oil from Iraq, and they was trafficking drugs out of Afghanistan. They wanted to run a pipeline from Uzbekistan through Gaza, through motherfucking Iraq to the Persian Gulf in order to bypass all of them motherfucking nations and ship that oil out under the Aramco OPEC United Oil Trade Agreement. All these wars is about money. It's about money, and it's about mineral rights. It's about block you. Your bitch ass ain't worth blocking. You ain't said nothing to make me change the subject. I'm going back to what I was already talking about before your dumb ass came. I never seen Dwight York a day in my life in person, so whatever he talking about, he on some bullshit. I ain't gonna block your dumb ass though, cause you might fuck around and learn something today. So, when they was using COINTELPRO to capture the chiefs across the land with the drug trade, they was bringing out the drugs, feeding them to the community while they strangle the rest of the financial resources to leave only one avenue to recover finances in your hood. Yeah, they look, it's like I said, if these motherfuckers don't know that the tribal redemption process is, if they don't know how to restore the tribal rights back to the land, them the fake Indians. I'm following the process that the ancestors laid down, and I got to be from a native to the land, an organic motherfucker, because because I know the process by which the tribes is supposed to come together and reclaim the land. And I know what the tribes are doing and have done up to this point since I've been systematically following the tribal system of recovering the land. So the rest of them motherfuckers that be talking, they don't know what the fuck they talking about. These motherfuckers, half these motherfuckers is just jealous and hurt. They jealous and hurt. He's just trying to make a motherfucker from Africa because he worked for the CIA. He's an infiltrating usurper that's part of the FBI snitch program in the counterintelligence operations in the hood. I ain't, you fucking with the right one today. He know what he doing. He worked for them people. The only people that come on here with that bullshit is motherfuckers that work for the government. Yep, we're in phase 4, reconstitution of government. At any given point, the charade is going to come to an end, and then there will be public announcements. It's a video, many of y'all probably seen it, of a whole bunch of bodies being unloaded from planes. Those was all of your politicians and half of your celebrities that you was watching in them body bags that was executed at Gitmo. And so they've been showing us, but we don't know what we looking at. It's just like this clown in my video, right? This motherfucker don't got nothing to do with me. He don't know me. He ain't never met me, never seen me face to face. This nigga don't even got a picture of himself on his page. But he got the audacity to try to tell me about some afros and natives and about a transatlantic slave trade and question my credibility, and he the only motherfucker hiding. Keyboard warrior. They not like us. Look, when I say what I say, my people know what I'm talking about. But the people that ain't us, they don't got no fucking clue what I'm talking about. They think I'm talking about one thing and I'm talking about a whole nother subject. But my people know exactly what I'm talking about. And you got these clowns talking about poofy hair. Right? Go wash your vagina, you stinking ass man. Walking around, your uterus fell out. Think you a man. You's a bitch ass nigga. On my shit. You still one of them motherfuckers that think a nationality overrides a sovereign right. Stupid ass. Right? Look, all of these motherfuckers knew I was coming. They just didn't know that I would look like this. They all knew I was coming, but they didn't know I'd look like this. A regular old motherfucker. I look like the uncle that you seen last week, or the cousin that's coming over for dinner tonight, or your sister homeboy. It don't matter. They didn't expect this shit. They didn't expect that I would pull a motherfucking scab off they sore on their ass so I can continue to spank them some more. I ain't got no retreat, no back down in this motherfucking shit. Just then look at the audacity of the ones in charge. They send the most uninformed, lowest ranking minion they can find to crash out. They not gonna send, cause the ones who know, like, man, I'm not finna go over there and humiliate myself trying to fuck with that nigga. That nigga he know what he talking about. But they catch one of them fools. They catch one who don't know, and he think he know cause he arrogant. What he think is knowledge is pure arrogance, right? It's ego-driven bullshit. And then he gonna try to tell somebody something as if the people that's been watching Rod Hayes for the last 2 years, haven't seen more receipts. The only motherfucker that dropped more receipts that's referenceable than me is Malachi York. He the only motherfucker got more receipts than me. And then I'm not sure he got more receipts than me because I got receipts that I haven't seen him with. But I can tell you what, we know who we be. DMX, Chief Zolo, Notorious B.I.G., Chief Sitting Bull. You don't even know who these people is when they come back in this lifetime because you stuck on the history books and they whitewash history to mislead you about who they was in the last one. ODB, Chief Crazy Horse. I could do this shit all day. I could sit here and just run down who chiefs that y'all have seen and didn't even know. Califia Queen. Y'all know her as Lisa Left Eye Lopez. Califia Queen. Y'all called her Aaliyah. And she exposed y'all who the fraud was in her land when she did Queen of the Dam and pointed out Kim Kardashian, but you wasn't paying attention because you think you know some shit, but you don't know nothing about the tribes. You say I look South African. Yeah. Move my testicles out your face first before you determine that I look African, because you can stop looking at my penis since you want to make me African. That's the only thing that we got in common, right? Genital expressions, penile prints on your face from slapping you upside the head with 9 inches length, sucker. They're going to find you a toy to play with. Hey, look, some of the elders been telling them what's going on, right? And they so hurt. Some of the elders been telling them what's going on, and they so hurt. The only reason why we here is because the Dirty Moors wanted to replace the natives that was already here, so they went into an amnesia war. Who can wake themselves up first? Look, if I was a prophet, would you watch me rise or talk about me bad, be government spies, despise me for relentless pursuit of the truth, send suicide bombers to execute me in the booth? You can kill the man but can't kill the source. Man, if I was a prophet, you couldn't alter my course. That's if I was a prophet. I'm just saying. Welcome to the End Times Prophecies, motherfucker, where you see these motherfuckers manifesting what was written in your books just for the explicit purpose of telling you how to get free. And all you want to do is stay trapped in your bondage and keep as many people trapped with you that follow that false narrative bullshit that these secret societies has pushed out as information. Look, 99% of the world's population was illiterate before 1900. Do the math. Who was doing the writing? If 99% of the world's population was illiterate before 1900, who was doing all the writing? The 1%, the secret societies, the guilds, the brotherhoods, right? And who was running the governments back then? If 99% of the people was illiterate, who was running the government? Right? 1%, the secret societies, the guilds. Y'all motherfuckers kill me with this shit. Look, all of the historical texts through the universities had to be approved by one of the secret societies or it wouldn't be accessible to the public. All of the texts that came to us through university had to be approved by a secret society to reach the people. Who was it that decided to put slave narratives written by educated slaves in a book? Think about that shit for a minute. In the time of so-called slavery in these slave narratives, when 99% of the world's population was illiterate, right? Who was writing this fucking perfect English, perfect French, perfect whatever, Arabic? Who was writing this shit if only the 1% was readers and writers? Oh yeah, I'm gonna say this shit. Look, these motherfuckers don't be knowing that I really do know what I'm talking about, and they want to assume that I don't. What's going to be the shocker is when all of the people that you thought was the power wielders come ass kissing. They don't got to kiss my ass because they can't get shit from me. Everything got to come through Big Mama. All of these motherfuckers y'all think heavy hitters. I don't care if they celebrities, if they motherfucking businessmen, if they politicians, they gonna all come ass kissing if they ain't executed to Big Mama. And that includes your chief. If you think that if you think you outdoor and native, right? If you think you outdoor and native, when this all of this shit said and done, whoever you claim your chief is, watch who that motherfucker go give his honors to. Big Mama. Why you think we playing? And y'all thinking this shit is a game or this is some shit that some nigga just came out of nowhere talking about we was already here and we didn't come from overseas and all this shit. Wait until this shit come out into the mainstream. Right now we still underground. Why we still underground? It's not that we hadn't, because we doing everything according to the ancestral mandates by the book that they gave us called the Book of Life. This is called the redemption process, and we redeeming all of the righteous. And all you motherfucking $1.25 Indians on these motherfuckers who claim that we don't know what we talking about, when it's all said and done, y'all motherfuckers gonna have to come to us to be authorized to walk this goddamn land. Otherwise, you're gonna get treated like the enemy, rounded up with the enemy, and disposed of like the enemy. Right? This motherfucker on here talking about some CIA knowing he a whole agent. He know he a whole agent. He ain't even $5 Indian. He $1.25 Indian. I was going to take some callers before I end it, but Instagram is not letting anybody come into my video. And actually, all of the requests, when I open it up, they don't even show. Yeah. Look, I don't know who this nigga is, call himself Indigenous outside or outside and Indigenous or naked and free or whatever the fuck his name is. But when it come time to scout motherfuckers, I'm going to get that nigga scalp. Personally. It's a couple of these motherfuckers whose scalps I'm personally coming to get. And I'm coming with 1,000 GDs, 1,000 Crips, 1,000 Bloods, 1,000 Vice Lords, 1,000 Cholos, 1,000 motherfucking MS-13, 1,000 Hells Angels. I'm getting 1,000 just for my personal preference from every motherfucker that's supposed to be here. They all gonna give me 1,000 motherfuckers, and I'm coming to get all you niggas scalps. I'm not just taking off the top of your head. This time I'm snatching your face off so we can see it. And I ain't killing you. I ain't gonna kill you. I'm gonna let you walk around faceless. Like you wanna be on social media talking that bullshit. Don't believe that it ain't a motherfucker right now because I said that. There's somewhere close to you watching every motherfucking move you make from this point forward. Cause motherfucker, when I say, where is that motherfucker was talking that shit? If I don't come to your motherfucking door to get you, they gonna bring you to mine. And then we gonna have this discussion. Are you interfering with the redemption process of the righteous tribes that's rightfully on the land by the right blood and by right? So all of this righteous shit gonna knock your ass back to the left. Remember that when I told you that. See, somebody gotta bump these niggas straight. It's just that right now, my chief say, Rod, we brain banging. Remember, we ain't gang banging. But that don't mean that it ain't gonna be some of these motherfuckers that we ain't gonna have to go out. I'm skinning niggas' backs. And then I'm packing them with salt and lighter fluid, and I'm striking the goddamn match. And if they live, they live. I'm like Drago and Rocky. If he dies, he dies. But you're going to get this work. You're going to get this work one way or another. You can get it through education, or you can get it through motherfucking demonstration. If I was you, I would take the educational work, because the demonstrational work that's where I'm good. I'm not good at this shit. I'm not good at this tongue wrestling shit. I'm good at knocking you motherfuckers out. That's what I'm good at. And skinning your motherfucking ass, you better go read my criminal record. My criminal record ain't for jaywalking, motherfucker. I know what to do about you motherfuckers. Man, they won't let nobody join. Let me see something. Hey, I'm going to try to see if I can get somebody in here. If somebody want to come on, flip me a thumbs up, and I'm going to see if I can find you and pull you into the video. I'm going to try a different method. So somebody that want to come on, just put a thumbs up. The first thumbs up I see, that's the one I'm going to try to pull in. So just put a thumbs up in if you want to come up. Because it say I got 9 requests. Okay, Kai. Hold on. Kai Dragon. Let's see if I can find you over here. I don't see you, Kai. Nope, it's not showing you in my list over here. See who else put a thumbs up. Triple X to go XX. Let me see. Nope. I'll try another one. And Jordan Bay. Wow, this keeps changing too. Okay, so that's not working. I'm gonna try a random person. just to see. Let's try another one. Miss Snacks, I don't know if you want to come on, but I just tried to, just because you was on at the top of the list, I tried to invite you in. Yeah, I tried to invite Ebony Lynn Miller, wouldn't let her in. Okay. Try to be Big Chief. I know he'll come up. Yeah. So Instagram, not. I'm still in Instagram jail, so I'm just doesn't surprise me. Okay. Yeah. So it doesn't surprise me that they won't let nobody up. Yeah, let me try this. So just I want to go through the whole redemption process, but I want to see one of them $3 Indians that be coming on here telling me I don't know what I'm talking about. Explain to y'all what the ancestors told us to do to recover the land back at the close of the age. If they can't tell you that, they don't know the culture for real. They faking. I'm not looking for a Mayan picture with a poofy afro. The afro style became popularized in the 60s.
Hello.
Uh-oh. I got
Oh, we got
somebody on here.
somebody. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Was you able to get me? Hold on. I'm not
Yep,
going to show myself
restoration.
because I ain't. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, I can't show myself because I just can't finally get to you, Rod Hayes. I got so many questions. First of all, just want to let you know, love you, love the work you do. I'm not a big studier, so I don't know all the stuff that you talk about in depth,
Mhm.
but it definitely resonates with my spirit. And I'm one of Larry's girls. I'm from your tribe here in Chicago.
Girl, mm.
Yes, I am.
Okay, well,
So one of the
let's see if we can answer some of your questions.
okay, so one of my biggest questions was about this whole tribal thing, about the land. How do we reclaim our land?
We in the process right now. The only hold up right now is we don't have enough of the tribes aware.
Okay.
Uh, when we get to the point where it's enough of the tribes that's aware of who they are and that they have elders that's actively restoring our birthright, then you'll
Mm-hmm.
see it play out physically. But in the
Mm-hmm.
meantime, we have to educate in public as many as
Okay.
possible to get
Okay.
enough of us aware. Because all of us know what we call Larry, Chief, right?
Yes,
What,
absolutely.
what the Stones call Angel Bay, Chief, right?
Yes, 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 yes.
This is an accident.
No,
We
not at all.
don't know who we calling Chief.
It's like, isn't that something? I had no idea when I was calling him chief what I was calling him chief for a long time ago. A long time ago. I had no idea what was going on. No idea when we was out there, doing that little thing.
You know where to go.
I know now. So with that, even though we're in this structural system, it seems like it got a really tight grip on the people and their minds. So does that have anything do we have to do this politically once we
Yeah.
release once the chiefs get released?
When they finally get relieved, Larry, he has to give a speech because he had to report to. He don't got to report to like me. He got to report to the people, to the clans. When he
Do you know how far-fetched it sound, brother? It sounds so far-fetched, but this is what's got to happen.
This is the culture. Larry is the chairman, right?
Absolutely.
The chairman of what?
Of the organization.
That's just our organization. He's the chairman of the All Is One organization.
The All Is One.
Remember 74, the new creed?
Yes. The blueprint,
covenant.
the master blueprint.
Okay, remember the treaty signed in Pontiac, Illinois?
I'm not quite familiar with that.
It ain't hard to find. Look it up online. It was a peace treaty, and it was the LSD, United Front, Lord Stones and Disciples. Yeah.
United Peace Organization.
No. It's Lord Stones and Disciples back then.
Okay.
Had came together in order to clean up the streets, restore the tribal structure, restore the tribal dignity back to the people. Well, what happened is we got usurped by some people that look like us, pretending to be us.
Yes.
But it wasn't us.
I know. I know that.
As the chairman of the board, the final report would be the equivalent of the president giving the State of the State address. Larry's responsibility entails him, when it's over with, he have to give a State of the Tribes address. He have to show you. So that's his job. And then the conjure side, which falls under the domain of the priests, that has to be explained by Malachi Z. York.
Wow.
As the Yamasi chief, he have to explain the conjure wars and the sorcery because that's his specialty in his field. Not religious, but spiritual practice. He is the highest priest on the planet right now. He holds the Melchizedek seat, and he holds the seat of the Alkupt, and he holds the Zoser seat of priests. So when it's all the same seat, it's just different name for different culture.
Okay.
And over here is the Tahuti seat is the priest. Tahuti, right. So the Tahuti is the Trismegistus, or the thrice great king, statesman, right? And family man, but they say king, statesman, and magician.
So we've been tricked.
Yeah. This was all a big game that was played for us we had a responsibility. Go back to when Bill Cosby went on Oprah Winfrey about a controversial statement he made. And you'll see at the beginning of the controversial statement, he say, we are not upholding our end of our agreement in this thing. What are you talking about?
I don't know. We don't know nothing about an agreement.
He's talking about the 200 years George Washington challenge to educate ourselves out of the condition. And this is why Martin couldn't go to war. That's why Garvey couldn't go to war.
Okay.
They was privy to enough information to know that whatever we do, if we fight these people and start massive bloodshed, it resets.
So what we saying in essence is spiritually, all our cheese was put in place for this to take place.
Yeah.
But these powers that were manipulated us so bad, and they scattered us so much, and they tore everything apart, so we could not redeem ourselves earlier than we needed to.
Right. Because Noble Drew Ali knew what was going on when he got the information from the more Zionist Jews, but he couldn't do nothing about it. Because the blood of the righteous shall not be spilled in vain.
Oh.
And so they was using the blood conjurers and that's what was keeping us trapped, because the human becomes an angel repellent when he's under stress.
The human becomes an angel repellent
Yep.
when it's under
Yep.
stress. Whoa.
Your adrenaline response.
Whoa.
Look, your adrenaline response puts off a pheromone. You can't consciously smell it, but those who we call the angels, which is actually our higher consciousness self,
okay,
when you in that state, they can't help you until you calm yourself. They call that finding your center.
Okay.
Once you find your center, then one of the elders that's in your bloodline will incarnate in you as a walking being, but it's really just your higher self overtaking your ego self. W.E.B. Du Bois wrote about it in The Souls of Black Folks in the chapter called The Warring Soul.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get that and read that. That makes perfect sense. That's the reason why now we're changing our vibrations. Many of us are going higher. That makes perfect sense.
Well, you got to remember, they had to keep us, because of who we are, in a perpetual state of stress.
Yes. That's what we at. That's what most of our people at, in a perpetual state of stress, anger, violent, everything that's like just distress.
Now look.
Yes, that makes sense.
The root to stress, right? Other things you mentioned, danger makes you become violent as a response. That's because you're under stress.
Okay.
Right?
That makes so much sense.
Look, fear will also make you resort to violence because you are under stress.
Okay, fear is what keeps us in a state of competition where we don't go higher and really go after the real culprits. We'd rather go after each other.
Yeah, that's what they call it. It's the barnyard syndrome.
The barnyard syndrome?
Yeah. It's the dog that can whip all the dogs in the yard, but he can't beat no dog outside his barnyard.
Oh, dang. Where that come from? What kind of, get that knowledge?
That's Southern lingo.
Okay.
It's just talking to the people in the South. See, our roots come from the South.
Okay. My people from the South, I never heard of it, but it makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense.
So we become have all this bravado with each other because we're using each other to try to train ourselves to overcome the obstacle when we lead a farm. Some of us can beat everybody on the farm, but can't beat nobody when he leads. Right? So now, we see this play out in chicken fighting and dog fighting that we used to do years ago, right? And
yes.
You got a dog. If you bring a dog on his property and they're the same size, he's not gonna lose. But that same motherfucker, you take him off his land, he can't win a fight, right? That's why you have in sports home field advantage.
Okay, that makes sense about the guys on the block.
Like you have a team that might go undefeated at home, and then they might have a 50-50 road record.
Wow, you dropping knowledge. This psychological warfare. Dang.
Yeah, it's sociology used to influence the psychology.
Brother.
It's the technical tools to control a slave system. You have to know how people move socially, which is sociology, in order to override the individual's psychology.
Okay.
Right? So they give us alternative outlets to our stress that we have no control over. We can't control the football game. We can't control the boxing match. We can't control whatever we see on that idiot box. We don't have any control over it. But because the guy that they told us was the hero won, then we get to say, oh, shit, I was close call. No, it wasn't. At no time was the hero of the movie ever in danger. Because they can't make a sequel if they kill him off.
Absolutely not.
So
how do we get higher